Hey friends, welcome back. So my dad, he has not had very good luck with his garden over the course of the last couple years. In fact, this year he told me he was about to turn the whole area into a parking lot for his camper. So we decided, let's head over and try to bring some life back to his soil. Thanks. So we made it. We are here. This is the garden bed that we're looking at. About 10 feet by 20 feet.
Yes, we went to Lowe's and we picked up all the soil and stuff.
We did. It was nice. We went through the drive-through thing and the guys loaded almost all of it for us.
Yep. So the plan is we're going to get going on broad forking it. So one of the things that Tom has never done is he's never covered and mulched his garden. And I think that plays a big part on it. It's very, very compacted. So I'm going to go through and broad fork it while Todd mixes the peat moss and Tom's here.
This is my dad, Tom. Hi.
And so he's going to get going on mixing all the soil. I did bring over some amendments. I'm thinking it's likely lacking some key nutrients. And then we'll show you how it goes throughout the day.
We'll even have to come back at some point this summer and get some footage and see if it worked.
Yeah, right.
Some weekend we'll come by.
That's a lot of pressure.
But we'll leave you with a better space than you have today.
Okay.
Get up. Come on. Yeah. Not going. Almost there. It's that compacted.
It also may not be very deep, right?
Well, over time, it should have. A good garden over time will loosen the soil, native soil underneath it. And it has not done that. And that's for lack of organic matter being added to it to bring those earthworms up and really, really work this soil for you. But we'll get it there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. We were halfway through that before Todd found his first earthworm, which isn't good. You want they call it living soils. You know, you want your soil to be alive. So putting all this in there is going to create a happy environment that the bugs and ladybugs and roly-polies and everything wants to get in there and eat. Creates like good funguses. And so basically I'm just shredding up leaves to get some organic. I mean, it's good to start with compost and peat moss, but you have to have organic living material in your soil. So Tom just went and got me a bunch of old grass clippings and old leaves that he had raked up that have been sitting for over a year. I'm gonna turn some of that in here and we're just gonna create a very natural environment.
Shovel time?
Yeah, ready to put this good stuff on top. Just raked out the broad forking level. Found a few more weeds that I could get up.
I think we found 3 worms.
3 worms total. So this will give them something yummy to eat. I think he's gonna have a good garden. We only have 1 shovel, so Todd's got to do all the work.
All right. have it all raked out. We brought 4 bales of old hay. This came from our house. This was sitting out back, and it created my wind block for my bees over the winter. So it's pretty rotten. There's a lot of mold in it. So I think it should be good.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna mulch the whole thing with 4 bales of hay.
Typically when you buy that bag compost, no matter what, it's gonna have some weed seed in it, so.
Well, what will I look like in 2 months? It'll look exactly like this?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got all the hay spread down. It was about 3.5 bales of spoiled hay. He has some wood chips, so we're just some extras, so we're just spreading some of these on lightly on the top. Give it some more love.
These are really fine wood chips too. They're not broken down into compost yet, but they're so fine and it won't take long.
Hey, quit throwing more on the floor.
Wow.
Keep taking my spot.
Yeah, I would just kind of trench a row and sprinkle some sunflower
Okay.
seeds in there.
When you put things like that in, it's a race between the squirrels or the chipmunks, or does it have a chance to grow?
Right.
I just stuck some bulbs in the ground that we didn't get in last fall, and they'll be dining on them by tonight.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be happy.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks for
happy birthday.
caring about me and my garden. And I was no kidding. I was threatening a parking lot. I was going to scavenge some dirt and use it in a few low places and dump a load of dirt. I'm sorry, stone, and
Yeah.
park the camper there or something.
It's just going to get better now over the years. I mean, I'm not promising a miracle garden this year, but as this all starts working into
Yeah.
your soil, it's just going to get better and better.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this little project. It was pretty fun. I feel like we did a pretty good job bringing some nutrients back to his soil. Every year in the fall, you get out his leaf blower and remove every bit of natural material that fell on that garden over the course of the year, the leaves, everything. It would be stripped, and it would basically sit naked every year throughout the course of the entire winter. So we'll be sure to do some updates for you over the course of the year. Stop by and pay a visit to my dad and check on his garden. Do some video updates for you guys. See you soon.